And then Lowen asks him some questions. Like, oh, can I ask you a question? And then if you think this is too nosy, you can tell me off. And Jeremy's like, okay, go ahead. And Lowen asks Jeremy, if there's a chance that Verdi could make a full recovery. Jeremy answers that the doctor doesn't believe that that Verdi could ever walk or talk again, since she hasn't made that kind of progress so far. So Lowen asks if Verdi is paralyzed, and Jeremy says no, she isn't paralyzed, as there wasn't any damage to her like spinal cord, but her mind is like very much similar to an infant. She has like some basic reflexes. She can drink, blink, but like she can do stuff. She can move, but none of it is intentional. And he tells her that he hopes with the therapy that his wife Verdi could improve a little. So this conversation kind of get interrupted when our baby boy Crew, he comes downstairs wearing some Spider-Man pajamas, and he just jumps onto his father's laps. He's playing with his iPad while Jeremy, on the other hand, is scrolling through his own phone. Jeremy, I think, asked him if he brushed his teeth. I think that was the question Jeremy asked him, and all that. And Jeremy kisses his son's head, and Lowen's like, okay, they both look so cute together. And then Lowen thinks, oh, I forgot about Crew. Like, if Verdi actually, like, even she despised her girls even after they were born, because she despised them so much while she was pregnant with them, and was trying everything possible to get an abortion. There's no way that Verdi would ever agree to have another child like Crew. So Lowen concludes that the only reason why Verdi agreed to have another child could only mean that Verdi already bonded. Like, after the babies were born, she must have bonded with her girls, even though she felt all those kind of negative, all those negative feelings while she was pregnant with them. She probably, after the babies were born, she probably grew to love their daughter as much as Jeremy loves. So Lowen thinks this, and Lowen thinks that, okay, maybe the reason why Verdi put it out there, all her negative feelings, is she's so honest about her thoughts, about her during her pregnancy, because this is like her release for herself, maybe like because she feels so guilty about having these thoughts. And no one's like, okay, the reason why Verdi is putting her thoughts out loud out there, because she feels so guilty about having these thoughts while she was pregnant with the girls, and putting out her thoughts, putting experiences and feeling out there. It's like going to a confession, like going to a church and confessing to the Father. It takes like a burden off your shoulders. So Lowen thinks that this might be why Verdi put out her feelings out there. Like she wrote about it. She was so honest about the whole experience. Where Lowen's like, okay, yes, I know she must have been totally unhappy about the pregnancy thing, and had really, really dark and negative thoughts about it, and even tried to get a miscarriage herself. But this doesn't mean that she was a bad mother. Or Lowen's like, okay, now I need to focus on more positive things that still remain within this family, the Crawford family, because she was so focused on all the negative things that have happened, all the tragedy that happened in this family, like the girl's death and Verdi's accident, that she herself forgot that she needs to remember to focus more on the positive things that remains in this family, and that is definitely Crew and the bond he has with his father Jeremy. Lauren's like, okay, Crew loves his father and vice versa, and Crew's very comfortable with his dad, and Jeremy also isn't afraid to show his affection to his son. So Jeremy asks Crew, did you brush your teeth? And which Crew is like, yep. So Jeremy then stands up, he lifts Crew effortlessly, and he's like, okay, yeah, that means it's bedtime. So he carries basically Crew over his shoulders and he take him to bedtime. So basically before Jeremy leaves with Crew, he tells Crew to tell Laura, meaning Lowen, good night. Introduce her as Laura Chase, and I didn't know that he introduced her as Laura Chase even to Crew. With that having said, Jeremy takes him upstairs, and our girl Lowen, I swear to God, this girl's nuts. She takes a note of how Jeremy calls her Laura Chase in front of others, but when they're in private, he calls her Lowen. To which she's like over the moon, and she's like, I really like it. She doesn't want to like it, but she likes it. So Lowen, she finishes the rest of her dinner, and she washes the dishes. And while Jeremy's like upstairs with Crew, and by the time she's done washing the dishes and putting them away, she feels pretty much better. Like better compared to how she was when she was reading Verdi's manuscript. She's like, okay, maybe the alcohol or maybe the food. So Lowen, she walks out of the kitchen, and while she walks down the hallway, her eyes are like drawn to the family photos hung on the hallway. Most of the pictures are of the kids, Harper, Chastine, and Crew, but some of them are of Verdi and Jeremy. And the girls, Chastine and Harper, they bear a striking resemblance to their mother, while Crew takes off of his father. Lowen thinks that it's such a pity that they were such a beautiful family, so much that these photos are like kind of depressing to look at. And Lowen pretty much takes in all the photos, she notes them down, and she notes down how the girls are they're different from each other. I don't know if the girls are twins or identical twins or fraternal twins, but one of the twin has a huge smile and a scar on her cheek. And Lowen wonders, okay, how long did the girl have the scar, and where did she get the scar from?